Our group is, we consist of 3 married couples and 2 single individuals. We meet every Monday, every week. We meet from 6 o'clock usually till about 8:30. We have dinner starting out at 6 o'clock and a fellowship time around the table. That's where we get to joke around or see what's kind of going on, just general talking. After dinner, we get up and go into my den, and we'll either watch a video study. We've watched Louis Giglow a lot. They seem to like that, and Dr. Jeremiah. Sometimes even a study out of the Right Now media. On occasion, we have gone out to dinner. During Christmas time, we have a game time or fellowship time and exchange gifts. We've gone on little trips. We've gone out to like the museum, saw the lights. Well, that's just various things like that to keep on a fellowship level. What I love most about our Connect group is just being with each individual that's a part of our team. They're fun to be with. I know that they're very concerned and encouraging, and I just find that being with them has always brought joy, and so it's mostly that's what I like about our team. Being in a community is one of God's plan to help us grow in a relationship with Him. He's put individuals into our lives, and it's those people that when we rely on them, sometimes when we go through hard spots, I feel that I personally, I don't see the clear path. I know Jesus is there for me. I know Jesus cares, and I know He loves me. But sometimes when everything is kind of blurry, it takes someone else that God has placed in your life, and I feel my Connect group sort of brings me back into center. And so that's where I think my faith has been enriched, because I see the answered prayer from where they depend on us to pray, and it's one another. It's a community of connecting that I see my growth most. We've reached out to a community outside. We decided that as a group we needed to have a mission project, and so we decided that one way, because we have a lot of homeless, we're downtown church, that perhaps maybe we could do something. So what we decided to do was buy backpacks, place a bunch of needed items that we could put in that, and then each of us was supposed to take a backpack or 2. We made 24 of them and put them in our car, and as we saw someone on the street, we prayed if that was the individual that should get our backpack. And that is moving out of my comfort zone, I'll tell you for sure. My first experience was to walk up to a gentleman on the street, laying there. I just jumped out of the car, and he wasn't really willing to take my backpack, nor was he willing to see me. Really set off his, scared me to death, I must say. But it was that experience too that had taught me that I can be a part of the problem, or I can do something to solve the problem. So I had to grow up, and I had to go out and do it again, and I did. And each time it got easier, and each time I felt more compassionate by seeing them. And I was more blessed by them than I was a blessing to them.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about your small group experience?
The only thing I could think of was, boy, I am really glad that our church puts this as a priority. I think connect is a perfect word for it, because we really need to connect with one another. God didn't put us on this earth to be alone. He put us on this earth to be a help and encouragement to others. And what better way than to connect with others in a personal and a genuine way. And that's what I feel Connect groups do. And if you aren't a part of one, then you really need to be one, because I can't say enough about it. It's grown our relationships with these friends, and it's also opened our eyes to those around us. And it's just something that's vitally important, and I think it's God-driven.